Craig, a tough draw for Winchester this evening. How would you sum up the performance?
Bit of a game, two halves, a bit cliche for me that, but I thought first half we were really laboursome, didn't really get out the traps at all. Disappointing performance, and I told him at half time that wasn't really an us sort of level of performance. Second half I thought we were pretty good, to be honest. Scored a good goal. Disappointed to concede because it didn't really massively threaten us in the second half, and we had a lot of the play and a lot of the domination of the ball. We created some good chances, but yeah, we couldn't seem to get the goal, and then obviously both teams make subs, and it peters out a little bit. So listen, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to win every game in pre-season, that's for sure, because it's usually a hoodoo that you don't win the first league game. So yeah, not too disappointed. Obviously, credit to Stoneham. I think this is going to be the year that they go up. I really hope so. The facilities are fantastic, and the things that they've done here as a football club, they deserve to. So fingers crossed. They get and obviously they beat Tottenham. They gave us a tough game as well. They're obviously ready for the season to start.
And how important are these friendlies for the pre-season and for the squad?
Oh, they're really important. It's you get really excited about friendlies. You think, oh, the first friendly, brilliant, amazing, and then you get into the friendlies, you think, oh, when's the league game's going to start? So it is tough to really replicate what a league game's like, because you don't play at the same intensity. You play against teams that sometimes want it a little bit more than others. If you play a league up or a league above or whatever, we're going to do the same. We're going to play Salisbury. We'll be really up for it. So you can read plenty into it, but it's mainly about preparation. Nobody wants to get beaten. It's never nice to get beaten and to lose. So yeah, you kind of want to build a little bit of confidence, build a bit of momentum, put fitness in the legs, work on bits of shape. And yeah, today was a good test for that.
And what would you say has impressed you the most about the squad returning for pre-season?
Listen, they've worked really hard. They've really worked hard. It's our fourth friendly now. I'd say for probably a game and a half of it, we've been good. In fact, really good. At least a game's worth of it, two halves of it, we were poor, and the rest of it we were okay. So that's not a bad little ratio. We're aiming to peak on the 10th of August. That's when we want to peak, and yeah, we're on a decent track for that. They've worked hard. Training's been really hard. We've had a lot of games, so we haven't trained a lot. We're looking forward to training later this week, and then going into another little batch of games. Some of the lads that we've brought in have done well. Dan Bartlett wasn't available today. He's been excellent. Buckers has been brilliant. I'm really excited about having him as part of the squad this year, which we haven't had before. The new players we signed in terms of Kieran, a returning player. Lots of good stuff, but mainly, the attitude's been spot on, and yeah, we're looking forward to the next games, and then obviously the season starting.
And lastly, Didcot Town on Saturday. What are your thoughts ahead of that game?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. They were really fought for every ball, for every point, and for every kick last year. So it'll be good to go and see them. Obviously, they beat us twice last year, which still rankles with me a little bit. But I really like Jamie, the manager, so it'll be good to see him, and I'm sure they'll be shaping up well and have a good season. So it'll be a tough game.
Thanks, Craig.
Just also, again, just to reiterate my thanks to Stoneham for the game. Really appreciate it, and I really wish them well.